Hello students, this is Mars Maths classes, and first you have to subscribe the channel before starting the video. So in this video we will do exercise 6 from R.S. Agrawal and chapter 6. The first question, what is the difference between a theorem and an axiom? And second question, here are some terms are given and we have to define these terms. So let's discuss. Axiom and theorem. What is axiom? Unquestionable. Unquestionable true statements. Statements used in mathematics. Unquestionable true statements used in mathematics are called axioms. And what is theorem? The theorem is the statements which requires proof. So you can say the statements which requires a statement which requires proof is called theorem. This is the difference. Here you need to prove the statement. Here it is true. No need to prove. And question number second. This is first. Define the terms. Define. Number 1, line segment. What is line segment? Distance, or you can say straight path between 2 points. Straight path between 2 points. It means, suppose this is the point A and this is the point B. A, B. Join these 2 points with a straight line. So this is called the line segment. It has definite length and you can write it with symbol AB. And this is line segment. Second is ray. Ray. A line segment extended in one direction endlessly. So it formed a ray. A line segment extended in one direction is called a ray. Suppose this is the line segment A and B, and when you extend in one direction, so mark it with arrow. This is the point B. This is the ray AB. Symbolically it represented like this. It has one end point and you can't measure it. The length of ray you cannot measure, and you cannot draw ray. Only you can express with symbol, or you can show on the paper you can only represent on the paper, not drawn. Third is line. Lines means when line segment extended in both the direction endlessly, so it is called the line. But we are taking intersecting lines, means two lines have one common point, is called intersecting lines. Two lines having a common point are called intersecting lines, like this. This is one line and this is another line. Suppose this is AB and CD, and this point where these two lines intersect, suppose O, and this point is called intersecting point. These are intersecting lines, and point where they meet are called intersecting point. Parallel lines. Two lines have no common point are called parallel lines. Suppose this is line L and other is M, both having no common point. These are parallel lines. Two lines have no common point are called parallel lines. Two lines in a plane. We are showing lines or rays or line segment etc. in a plane, so this has to be right. Suppose this is a line L and we are taking 2 points on it, B and C, and A is mid of this point, B and C, and we separate the parts in two halves. So one part will be like this, A, and this is B. This is half line, and here it is also A, C half line. So this is the two half lines. So each of the two parts are called half lines. Next, now concurrent lines. Three or more lines intersecting. This is one line, two line, three line, three or more lines intersecting at a common point is called concurrent lines. So suppose this is L, this is M, N, O, and more than 3, and this is the point of intersection, suppose A. So this is the point of intersection, and these are the lines, more than 3 lines and having same common point of intersection are called concurrent lines. Collinear points. 3 or more than 3 points lies on the same line are called collinear points. Now look at the figure. Suppose these are the points A, B, C, D, and these all points lie on the same line. So these are collinear points, and 3 or more than 3. And if the points like this not lie on the same line are called non-collinear points. Plane. This is the part A. Plane is a surface such that every point of the line joining any 2 points on it lies on it. Examples. Suppose this is the plane and surface of table, surface of blackboard, and surface of this paper also. So here you can draw a line, line segment, ray, etc. on the plane. Suppose these are the points lies on the plane, and join any two points to form a line or line segment. These points, so all the points lies on the plane. By joining two or more points, these points will lie on the plane. Geometrical plane will extend it endlessly in all the direction, but such type of plane we can taking only for show the line segment. We can represent the line segment on the plane, and such type of planes are limited, but geometrical plane endlessly extend in all the directions. Now this is the question number 3rd in the adjoining figure. Name 6 points. Look at the figure and write any 6 points: M, E, G, N, F, H. So you can write other points A, P, C, N, any point. So here you can mark M, E, G, N, F, H. 6 points. Now 5 line segments: EG, second is GH, third is HF, fourth is FE, 5. One more, ME. So these are the line segments. Other line segment may be MG, NF, NH, MN. You can write any one to form other line segments by your choice. 4 rays. Rays is starting from one point and extend in any one direction. So take, suppose EP is one ray. It started from E and extend endlessly in other direction. So write here EP and mark it like this. Here for line segment only put the mark like this, and one more ray GR and mark it. One more ray, you can write it FQ, and other is FQ HS and mark it like this with symbol. Here you can take other rays, suppose GB, HD, FC, EA. You cannot write rays like this, AE. So this becomes wrong. You can write EB, MB, because it extends in one direction. If you are taking EA, then it means if you write AE, then it will be wrong, because it started from E and extend to A and endlessly. 4 lines. Here lines means extend in both the direction endlessly. So AB, and the symbol is arrow on both side. CD, arrow on both side. Next 4 lines means next is PQ and one more RS. The next 4 collinear points. The point lies on the same line. So here look at any 4 points which lie on the same line. M, E, G, B or C, N, F, H, and E. So here I am taking these points. M, E, G, B. 1, 2, 3, 4 lies on AB. Question number 5. 4, not 5. In the adjoining figure, name. This is the figure. First part, 2 pairs of intersecting lines and their corresponding points of intersection. Here 2 pairs. So take one pair is CD and GH. So write here CD and here GH. These are 2 intersecting lines and both meeting on point Q. So Q is the intersecting point. Point of intersection means Q. Next, 3 concurrent lines and their points of intersection. Concurrent line means the line passing through the same points. So we have to find 3 concurrent lines, 3 lines which passing with the same point. This is 1, 2nd and 3rd. Right here, first is GH, second is AB, and third is EF. Now the concurrent point is R. Here write R is the point of intersection. Next, 3 rays. So rays starting from one point and extend endlessly in other direction. So take any 3 rays. Suppose we are taking PB. Here answer PB, second RF, and third RG. You cannot write GR and BP. No, this will be wrong. Next, 2 line segments. Here line segments means which you can measure. This part you can measure, this part, this part. So write these line segments. So only 2 you have to write QR, QP. QR and QP. Next question, number 5. From the given figure, name the following. First is 3 lines. Lines means which extend endlessly in both the directions. So take RS. Second is PQ. Third is AB. Now one rectilinear figure. The figure made by line segments and closed figure. Here 2 closed figures CDG and one more CDE. G, F, E. So take any, because anyone, only one you have to mention. So you can write C, G, D, C, G, D. You can write this, this is also C, G, F, E, and in other form G, E, F, sorry, C, E, F, G. So you can write in any way, but it should be in order. If you are taking starting from this, so this order will be followed. If you are taking F, then write here F, E, C, G, or F, G, C, E. So you know better what you have to write. You should write. For 4 concurrent points, next part. Concurrent points means the point lies on the same line. Here need 4. Look at the figure. A, E, F, B are 4 concurrent points. So write here A, E, F, B, putting commas because these are points separately mentioned. Question number 6. How many lines can be drawn to pass through a given point? Suppose this is a point and a line passed through this point like this. One more line can pass through this point. One more line can pass through this point. One more line can pass through this point. It means infinitely many lines. So infinite lines can be passed through a given point. Right here, infinite. Infinite lines. How many lines can be drawn to pass through 2 given points? Suppose 2 points are given. This is 1 point. This is second point. And when you start to draw a line, how many lines can be drawn to pass through 2 given points? When you extend it to meet this point and extend it in both the direction, only one line can pass. So right here, how many lines? Only one line. One line. Next, in how many points can the two lines at most intersect? How many points? Here asking the points. Can the two lines, if two lines are passing through or intersect, suppose here I am showing the figure. This is one line, and if it extend, it will intersect to this line at one point only. And I am showing other line. You intersect it. These are two intersecting line, and only one point of intersection will be here. So how many point of intersection? Only one. Only one. Next, if A, B, C are 3 collinear points, name all the line segments determined by them. Take a line like this. A, B, C are 3 collinear points. Suppose A, this is B, this is C. And here you have to mark collinear means the point lies on the same line or same line segment. You have to write the line segments. This is AB, one line segment. BC, second line segment. AB and BC. Now one more you can make, AC, because you can measure the length of AC also. AC. Line segments are the part of line and you can measure that part. So AC also you can measure. See the figure. Okay. Next question number 7. Which of the following statements are true? A line segment has no definite length. Line segment has definite length always. But here no definite length. It means this is, which following statements are true? This is not true. False. Write F. A ray has no end points. Ray has one end point. Here it is saying that no. So this also false. A line has a definite length. Line, you can't measure the length of the line, so it is false. A line is the same as line BA. You can write AB or BA. Both are correct. True. A ray AB is the same as ray BA. No. Ray AB like this. This is A point. This is B point. It started from A. If you are taking BA, it means it should start from the point B, but it is not like that. So this is false. Next, two distinct points always determine a unique line. True. 2 points. These are 2 points, and when you join this, distinct line, or you can say unique line. So always determine a unique line. True. Next, 3 lines are concurrent if they have a common point. Right. 3 lines concurrent means passing through the same point. So this is true. Concurrent line always have a common point. True. 2 distinct lines cannot have more than one point in common. Yes. When you taking 2 intersecting lines, they will intersect at a point, and that point is called the common point or point of intersection, like this. So this is true. Here this is true. True. For the part 8th is true. 9th, 2 intersecting lines cannot be both parallel to the same line. Here this is the theorem, and we have solved it in the introduction of Euclid's geometry in that video. So 2 intersecting lines cannot be both parallel to the same line. True. These 2 lines suppose intersecting, and one line is suppose parallel to this line, so it should not be parallel to other line. Or you can say the intersecting lines both are not parallel to the given line. Next, open half line is the same thing as ray. Yes, open half line. This is the line A, B, and this is the point C, and when you divide it in 2 parts, then it becomes 2 rays. It is called half lines, 2 half lines, and formed ray. So open half line is the same thing as ray. True. Next, 2 lines may intersect in 2 points. False. Because 2 lines intersect only one point. Like this. This is one line and this intersecting to the given line, and when you extend this line and this line also, they will never meet, only they will meet at one point, so no 2 points of intersection. Next, two lines are parallel only when they have no point in common. Yes, these are two lines and they are called parallel to each other if they have no common point, they never meet. This is true. Now exercise 6 based on Euclid's geometry is finished, and we will do the MCQs based on Euclid's geometry chapter in my next video. And students, don't forget to like, share and subscribe and give comments. Thank you.